I was working, but it was very difficult to work.
Mm-hmm.
Coming home at night, totally wiped out, totally tired. Every month it was getting worse and worse for me to even carry a conversation because of the the ammonium buildup that affects your brain, affects your thinking. My perception, driving was getting really bad. My perception as far as me driving, being close to cars. Sometimes I'd be very close without realizing. It became very dangerous also driving.
Since I was a kid, I remember him coming home tired and jaundice, but only within the last 2 years he started to feel really bad, and then it became pretty obvious to everyone that he needed help. And as you mentioned before, a couple of times, hearing the stories about how you're disoriented and your brain's not working right. It's not a nice thing to have to see your father going through that. So being that there was someone that came forth to do the donation for my father, we were excited. But as soon as that fell through, I kind of wanted to step in right away and see if I would fit into that. I mean, I kind of had it in my mind all along that if he needed it, I would be more than happy to do it. And I'm kind of happy that I was the one to do it. I feel honored that I got to share that with him. So
the nurses were unbelievable. All the nurses, they really were.
Mm-hmm.
They were great, and all the people. I didn't mention it, but all the doctors on the liver team were there every day, and even Dr. Sam's team would come in, who wasn't my doctor. He'd come in and check to see how I was doing. So just an incredible bunch of people.
At some point in my head, I thought possibly my life would change, and even if it was just slightly, or my health, my quality of life, just anything after, permanently, that would carry on for the rest of my life. But there's nothing that changes. After you're healed, you fully heal.
There's not anything bad about doing it. I mean, yes, the first 2-3 weeks was very uncomfortable for the donor. But then after that, you're fine. And if people would understand that and give that person that they love a chance to live, because basically, realistically, they're going to die. It's the person who needs the liver that you're making them get a second chance at life. So I just think what my son did and what living donors could do is just an incredible. People don't realize that it's not that bad, it's not that difficult to give part of your liver so someone else could live again.